Welcome back, welcome back. John Lennon once described his wife as the world's most famous unknown artist. Everybody knows her name, but no one knows exactly what she does. Well, that's certainly no longer the case. Last week, Yoko Ono received a Lifetime Achievement Award in Venice for her art. And this week, for her music, she was awarded another Lifetime Award by the music magazine Mojo. That was just last night. I first spoke to John and Yoko together exactly 40 years ago this week, soon after their marriage and their second famous bed-in for peace. Before we speak now to Yoko, here's a quick clip from that interview.
I brought you. We brought
Here's
you
another
piece, a present.
To David, a box of smile.
We give him a lot of gear, he throws it away after. You'll regret it. Still looking for his Picassos. Get it?
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
We thought you'd like it.
Oh, I adore it. It's the nicest thing that's ever happened.
Self-portrait.
Thank you very much indeed. I shall carry it with me at all times.
I like your equipment.
Yes, yes.
That was 40 years ago, as I was saying, and we haven't really changed, have we? Or have
No,
we?
no, we haven't really, have we?
And that was the first interview we ever did together then. That was in '69.
Oh, was that the first?
I think that was the first, wasn't
Amazing.
it? And because you and John had met in '66, I think, hadn't you?
Yes,
first?
'66, yeah.
And you said somewhere, in fact, I remember that the first time you met him, you didn't know who he was.
No, I didn't, and nobody believes me, but I certainly didn't.
Yeah, really, that's amazing. And when you found out, well, that was an added excitement. But the relationship really started about '68. That was when.
Yes, '68.
And then the marriage in '69.
'69.
Yeah. And where was the marriage at? The actual ceremony?
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. And why Gibraltar?
Well, because well, we wanted it to be a little bit personal,
Yeah.
not so widely private.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good way to go. On the rock, on the rock.
On the rock. They kept saying that. Oh, the marriage is on the rock from the beginning. The English press, you know how they are.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
They're very witty.
Yes, but the press gave you a hard time at various times. Not now, but back in 1970, they said, some fans said and so on, that you were responsible for breaking up the Beatles. But that's not true, is it?
Well, I don't think so.
No, it wasn't.
No, not at all.
No,
But I was a good a scapegoat, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. And you knew then that your home would be in New York. Did you really?
No, not at all. I didn't know that really. I was really very happy where we were, which was we got a house in Ascot, and it was a beautiful house, really.
Yeah, and but then you moved. You did sort of move to New York, didn't you?
Well, what happened was my daughter was taken away from me, and she was only about 6 or 7, and I was heartbroken. And so she was in USA, United States, and so we went to check it out, and we wanted to find her.
And you said, in fact, in your New York exhibition, you said, quote, John was in love with this city, head over heels.
That's true. He said, by the way, we're going to go to New York, it's great, you know, so it wasn't bad. But people tell me now, you know, say, well, what about this, that, you know, you had this love-hate relationship with England, and now this. So I said, well, no, maybe you had a love-hate relationship with me, but I had a love for Britain, really. And it was really amazing how I didn't really turn upset about everybody saying all sorts of things. That was very part of the deal, probably.
Yeah, part of the deal. Yes, that's right. And there was a lot of attention paid, of course, before you moved to New York. That's when your art became well known, and in fact, that lovely idea of the box of smile. And then, in addition to that, you had the hammering in of a nail. Do you remember we
Yes,
did that
yes.
on one program?
Oh,
as well?
I didn't know. I don't remember that we did that one.
Yes, yes.
That's
But
interesting.
what was the inspiration behind the hammering in a nail?
Well, I just like the idea of having audience participation in my work because it just sort of keeps on growing that way. And so that's what I thought.
And you've got these twin loves, obviously, summarised here in a music award last night, an artistic award in Venice last week.
And it's incredible. I mean, just everything came together, you see. And at the same time, I got the #1 in dance chart, club chart, for my song called "I'm Not Getting Enough." Isn't that amazing? I'm not getting enough, and that just became #1 in the United States.
In the club play, it's
Yeah.
about your 5th #1 in the club
Yes,
play
yes.
charts, isn't it? Which is fantastic. And I mean, your music was ahead of its time in a way, and your art in a way, but the world has caught up.
Well, I suppose so. I mean, I'm just shocked that they started to recognize my work.
Yes, I mean they really. It's been a long slog, as it were. But now that people didn't understand the music, but now with it remixed and so on, the music
Well, it's
is
amazing that
club play means it's the
club
most
play.
popular music in the clubs in the
Exactly,
States.
yeah. But also, well, I promote dance too. In my mind, I think it's great that people dancing. Dancing is better than marching. Is what I say. Well, it's better that way to go through life dancing rather than marching.
Yes, absolutely right. And you said once that you felt you were an outsider, but you don't feel that anymore, do you?
No, I did feel that way until this award thing in Venice first, and then Mojo. I really liked the fact that I was recognized in the country, especially in the country where I was not particularly recognized. And also the fact that music was my life in a way. From the beginning, early days, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, they put me in this early educational music school and all that. So music meant a lot to me. So I really felt good about it now. But until I got this Lifetime Achievement Award, I just never thought that I'm going to be part of the institution. But Mojo is not it's not nice to say that Mojo is a part of the institution, but to me, any award.
Any award, yes, and part of the institution, yes.
Well,
part of I don't know whether Mojo would say they were part of the establishment,
No,
but anyway,
establishment.
but an
Well,
institution,
yeah.
an institution.
It's a very powerful, strong magazine that I really think that you don't have it in any place in the world. I mean, this is the only place. And so what we do is, when we want to get Mojo in United States, we go to a special shop where they just handle foreign magazines. That's all we can do.
Yeah. And you're playing with Plastic Ono Band again on Sunday in London.
Yes.
At the Royal Festival Hall. Yeah. And Sean is your son's Sean. Your and John's son.
I know. It's very interesting that I understand 40 years ago, is it, that John and I played somewhere, and that was June 14th as well or something. It's very strange. And now we're going to be having the concert June 14th. And Sean really, I'm surprised that he's a very good musician.
Does he remind you every time you see him of John? I suppose he does, obviously.
He does, because he does look a little like John as well. And his temperament is very much like John too. Yes, yes.
In volatile, do you mean? Or?
Well, no, not as volatile as John, let's put it that way. But no, I mean, he's more sort of a quiet kind of person.
Yeah. And what is the secret of you looking so great? You're 76 now. I can't believe
yes, I am. Going 77, right?
Pardon?
Going 77
yes.
One day.
Yes, yes. Well, going 90 and 100 one
maybe,
day.
yeah.
One day.
Hope so, yeah.
But what's your secret of your youth?
Well, I think that the whole world was really focusing on me with hatred, maybe, And I think hatred and love are sort of similar vibration. It's very strong vibration that they're giving me. Yeah. And that helped, I think.
Well, it's a joy to have you with us. And I happen to be going to Venice in a day or two, and so I shall look forward to actually seeing that exhibition in the flesh.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Lovely
it's
to
so
see you
nice
again.
to see you again.
I shall do that. Proper English gallantry.
Oh, yeah, that's
Thanks
nice.
a million.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Will President Obama ever meet President Castro? That's one of the questions in a moment.